This will be kind of another quick morning video, but I've been wanting to do this for a little while now. So, what I want to do today is I want to pop open some of these bad boys. Now I know what you guys are thinking. Wow, that looks like garbage. And you're kind of not far off. A lot of this stuff is what I've collected here in Iowa. And this looks to be completely unworkable and not very good. It just kind of looks voidy, holy, gritty, you know. It's really not great. But this is the stuff that I have here in my corner of Iowa to work with. I'm in northwest Iowa, and we don't have very much here. I know in southern Iowa, that's not supposed to be in there. In southern Iowa, they have, or rather, western and eastern southern Iowa, they have stuff like Keokuk and Burlington that they can use. Don't got that luxury up where I'm at. But over my experimentation, I learned what to look for with heat treat, because I would just throw random stuff into my turkey roaster and just bake the crap out of it. So through those experiences, I learned about some of this stuff. I mean, this is kind of an exception. I think I found this one in a rock garden. I don't know what it is, but it's beautiful. It's absolutely beautiful. Look at it. Yeah. So I've been kind of doing a bunch of heat treating, kind of collecting stuff over a little while. This is going to be some like challenge rock for me, and I kind of wanted to pop some of these open just because I can't wait any longer. I'm a little bit impatient, and since I was doing some heat treat, I was like, God, I want to see what's inside. Now, the chances of a lot of this stuff being entirely workable and good are not great. There will likely be frost cracks. There will likely be like voids and pockets and crystals and all kinds of nasty stuff, but we don't know that. I have made stuff out of this. I've made quite a few things out of this, and I've used some stuff that was actually quite all right. So let's pop some of these bad boys open. And I don't know, you point to the one that you want me to open first. This one? Okay, cool, great. Great choice. Just look it over first. But yeah, I'm able to find these because they have this very, very distinctive kind of like pockety outside. And I mean, it's kind of consistent through, you know, a lot of them. Maybe this one not so much. This one just kind of had a glossy outside, but you know, these little pockets, these little voids on the outside, and you can kind of see how it's got some areas where it looks extra smooth. And these are a lot more bluish, not like entirely blue, but when they're pre-baked, like just untreated, I should say, they can look a little blue. I don't know. It's interesting. It's really interesting stuff. I don't know what to expect from this. And this is just going to kind of be a loosey-goosey video. I don't know what to use. I kind of want to use my solid copper, my bombarder, which I probably should, because this stuff can be like, I mean, it's tough. It's tough stuff. And the shapes also make it just insane. I'm going to break this off. Let's see. Let's see what's inside. Whoop. Come on. Yep, got it. All right, let's see. Ooh, okay, all right. You know, that's not too bad. I'm sure some of you are looking at it like, that is absolutely atrocious, brother. You would have worked that? Heck yeah, I do. See, this is a common thing that I run into, is a lot of this like gritty pocket stuff, but in the middle, I can still make stuff out of that. And I'm going to keep this piece to try and biface it down just a little bit more. But yeah, look, check it out. And it wouldn't look like this before. It would look a lot more fuzzy. This is what the heat treatment does. I throw this stuff in my roaster, and I crank that stuff. I crank it to like 500. I've insulated it with a little bit of rock wool, and I bake the snot out of it. There's a crack here. I bake the snot out of it, and it glosses up pretty darn okay, and it's got really pretty patterns in it, like stuff like that. There'll probably be other ones, but yeah, this stuff is really, really, really pretty. I'm happy that that one has stuff in it. I'm not going to break into that one too much. I need to be in a specific mindset to work on it because, you know, it is not fun to work just flat out. It's not great. Look at these two next. These two little ones. I don't know. Do I want to keep using this? Oh, if I use my Mike Tufts bopper, I might destroy it. Mike makes some good stuff, though, I tell you what. His stuff withstands the test of time. I'm going to use his, I don't know what size this is, but it's like the medium size. This one's probably going to be full of holes, but again, I always pick them up because you never know. And I've gotten like, ooh yeah. Ooh, that's going to be like one of the whiter colors. Check that stuff out. It's going to have cracks and stuff in it. Like I said, this is challenge rock, just flat out. But, you know, it's free material. Come on, baby. Whew, is diabolical. Ooh yeah, see? Holy moly. So this one might be, that might be usable. See, the fact that I can go through stuff like that and actually get like a flake to clean some of it off, that's like a good sign. That means like, okay, it's all right. It'll work well enough so I'm not like fighting against it. But this one might be a bit too holy for me. Oh, but yeah, I don't know. That one might be one that's on the maybe potentially pile. I don't know. The holes in it. Where did I put that other one? Was it this one that I showed you? I don't know. This might be a little bit better. And I don't know what any of this is. I have absolutely no idea. I just found out through my experimentation that it heat treats. And that's pretty much it. I'm trying to break this knob off. And I will say too, that's okay. It's got a little bit of, this is the stuff that I ran into that can be kind of a bit of a problem. Those little sugar pockets in there. Little tiny voids. It's okay. This one has a crack in it too. I can see it. The crack that runs all the way through there. But like, it's, I don't know. I feel like this is like the true, yeah, it's kind of similar to the other one. It's pretty. But like with this level of experimentation, it's just kind of like, I don't know. It feels more genuine. Feels like what they did back in the day. But trying to crack this stuff open without heat treatment is absolutely downright just disgusting. My rod straightener rock, I've used it as a hammerstone. Look at the thing. Just look at how, and I've only used this as a hammerstone with that stuff. And it's blown off big flakes of it, and I'm cranking on it because I don't want to break my bopper. That's how I kind of messed up Mike's other bopper that I bought from him. This one, because I did a dum-dum hit right there. See that big dent right there? It put a huge dent in it, and it bent this whole thing out, and it popped the cap off. Otherwise, it would be completely fine. I just epoxied it back on, so it's still good. But yeah, that was a dum-dum hit. This one I might have already broken it into because I was curious, but we gotta break into it again. Ooh, yeah, that was a good Cortex peel. So this one has a bit more of a chalky Cortex, and it has just like a little bit more, it's got like little balls, sort of. Like it's pebbly. It's like Dippin' Dotsy. It's got cracks, though. All this stuff is a gamble. Absolutely every single piece of it is just a gamble, which, you know, such is life when it comes to napping. Sometimes you just kind of gotta... That was a good one. Ooh, that's pretty. Wow. And I just love breaking open rocks to see what's inside. Is that translucency? Oh my goodness, a translucency on that stuff. Wow. You can't really see it, but it's, and, you know, it takes a little bit. It's not perfect by any means. The points you make with it, you're not making like razor thin, super duper beautiful points. That's just not going to happen, Chief. But, you know, you don't have to. They're more functional that way. I shouldn't do finger quotes because that's just straight up true. This one I might have done before, so this one might have not actually heat treated, but either that or that's what it looked like before. Because like they kind of get this weird grainy look to them, and then once you kind of start popping them in the turkey roaster, this one might be. Oh yeah, this one didn't heat treat. So this is an imposter that snuck in. I don't know what this stuff is, but yeah, see, it just remained fuzzy and didn't do anything. So that one That one gets added to the rock garden. What's next? What should we try next? This one's going to be pretty. I can tell you that right now. I've popped ones open like this before, and they're usually very, 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 very pretty. You can kind of see from the outside, they kind of got like a little bit of color. I just hope that crack's not too bad, so I'm going to try to break it off from here first. Oh yeah, and it flakes like pretty darn easy too. Did that work? I thought it did. Hello? Oh, thank you. Yeah, look at that. Look at the colors on it. Again, not ideal by any means, but this is just, I don't know. Again, I just kind of call this Iowa Chert. There we go. Knock that bad boy off. I just call it Iowa Chert because I don't know what it is. But it works. It definitely works. It just demands that you heat treat it. That's the only thing. I'll try to... But yeah, you can flake this stuff. Look at it. Beautiful. But it is 100% a challenge rock. See, you can take a long flake. You can flake the whole thing. Oh, it's beautiful. That crack makes me sad, though. Look at the orange. Look at the structures in there. This is just my nerd rock power hour, where I get to look at cool rocks that I crack open. Yeah, it's gorgeous. I might try and keep that flake to do some like jewelry piece, like an earring or something, or a necklace, because that's very, very pretty. That's a good one. Let's see who's next. I don't know if I'm going to do all these on stream, but I'm going to do quite a few of them. This one was sad to me. This one, turkey roaster. Oh, I was really looking forward to it, but whammo. Turkey roaster got it. And I'm hoping that there might be at least something savable in there, but that crack and stuff going through there does not bode well. Wow, it's pretty. Very pretty inside. And those could have been existing cracks, who knows? Gosh, yeah, it would have been so pretty. It's just chunky. Gosh, the clarity on that, that's beautiful. It really is beautiful. This is one that I'd almost use like indirect on, but like I said, I don't know if any of those cracks in there have ruined it at all. I think it might be the case, but you know, again, like I said, such is life. When it comes to doing these weird heat treats, you don't know what you're gonna get. You don't know what's gonna work. Yeah, it's looking pretty heat damaged. I just try to be gentle with it if I can. See, God, that's gorgeous. People are looking at this like, dude, you're talking about garbage rock looking gorgeous. What's your deal, dude? I live in a place where there's no rock, okay? This is what I can do. This is what I got. Leave me alone. If I bought everything, I'd be broke. This piece. See, this is kind of like, oh yeah, I popped this one open already. I don't want to spoil it. This is one of the more blue pieces. This is, like I said, this is the really pretty stuff. I mean, you can kind of already see. Look at the smoothness in that. This will be a beautiful piece. That'll likely break my heart because it'll be full of cracks. That's just how the cookie crumbles sometimes. And I want to be mindful of this one because I don't want to destroy it. That's another thing too. Just the fact that they're such weird shapes. Oh yeah. Yeah, look at that. That's pretty. It looked nothing like this without heat treat. Absolutely nothing like it. That one heat treated nice. I think some of these I did for a 12-hour heat treat, and some I did for a 24-hour. Did I already say 24 hours? Sorry, I'm like trying to split my mind. I did a 12-hour and a 24-hour heat treat at like that 400-degree mark, and I don't entirely know. I tried to break into this one before. This one might be a nasty one, and I don't know which one works a little bit better. I'm guessing the 24-hour works just a little bit better. Yeah, this one might be a nasty. I hear it too. Yeah. This stuff might just be a bit too nasty for me. See, it maintains all that grittiness. There's no like smoothness at all to it. It was cherty. Or you dingus. Big dog's coming out. Like, it tried. It's just, yeah. It's just no go. Yeah, like I said, happens. Again, I saw that texture and I was like, ah, maybe. Nah. Nah, that's okay though. I mean, you saw I have a whole box of it. To the rock pile it goes. I really want to pop this bad boy open. These ones are either really good or really bad because they'll be full of voids. But yeah, see that weird like texture to them? When I see that, I might have already taken a big flake of this one. And I don't think I found out that it was very good. Unless it gets good in there. Which is another thing too with these big ones. You can get like bad... Get off. You can get bad stuff in one area and then like semi-good stuff in another. Hold on. And this one, I don't know. I don't think it's going to be very good. And more often than not, the big ones are worse than the small ones. That was a good flake though. Yeah, I mean, it's better over here than it is like down in here. This is like really filled with like quartz crystal and stuff. And these colors are just gorgeous. I tell you what. That's all really, really nice. I wonder if that was closer to the edge of the roaster compared to the other stuff. I guess I don't know. I think I just got cut by that. Right there. I don't like these big cobbles too much because they're a pain in the butt. They destroy my tools too. They said these Mike Tufts boppers. You want an endorsement? This stuff, if they can pop open Iowa Chert like this, they're good boppers. Ooh yeah, that's very gritty in there. Super duper. I'd say even. Okay, well. Yeah, see, like, it's mixed. It's mixed because all that stuff in there is simply wonderful. And the colors just aren't coming through on the video, which makes me mad. But, like, yeah, you can clearly see where it's, like, a little different. Part of me almost wants to rebake this. Because I want to say that there's potentially goodness in there. I just don't know. It's like this stuff. This is pretty, whatever it is. It's got like peach color to it. There's like really clear crystal pockets there. I don't know. And I have like a box of some of the stuff that I spalled before that I was just kind of hanging on to. Like I said, I gotta be in a mood to mess with it because it is very mentally taxing. That one kind of broke apart. Yeah, I mean, I know, I hear you guys. That stuff looks awful, dude. You're not going to make anything out of that. Why would you even bother? So that's what all the holes are that I'm talking about. Again, because it's free. You can't be free. And it gives me a mental brain workout. And it's just fun to make stuff out of material that is local to me. I don't know, it feels more authentic, I guess. I don't know. I don't really know what to say. Ooh, no, that's not gonna go. Hello? Somebody home? There's a crack running through there too. That's no good. What the heck am I gonna do? That chunk went flying. It's pretty though. Yeah, this one might be, I don't know. I need to work on this one a bit in my own time, because it works not very well. I would love to just take all that off and just, but it's not gonna, it'll do it. I don't know if that one's gonna pass the test, but it's got sections of good stuff. That'll be a maybe. I'll set that in the maybe pile. We're gonna put the, see, I'm getting like rock dust all up in this thing. Uh-oh. 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 I might need to visit Mike's store again. Here's another one that's kind of like interesting. It had the smooth pockets on the outside, and then it also had the blue and the little voids. Where do I want to hit it? Ooh. Oh, it's going to be filled with cracks. Dang it. Darn it. Yeah. So again, just how it goes. This would have been pretty stuff too. No, come back. This would have been really pretty stuff. Extra smooth. Very, very smooth with a good bit of gloss to it. Those G-dang cracks, man. You know, I'll tell you what, man. Got them cracks all up in it, man. Yeah. It's okay, though. But again, that's just how it goes. It was free. I collected it myself. This one's going to be full of voids. I can already tell just by how light it is. Still doesn't mean I'm not going to pop it open, though. Yeah, it's going to be much like the other ones. Kind of that super glossy stuff. Yeah. It's beautiful. It really is beautiful. It's just a little doo-doo, kind of. Yeah, see? And then again, if anybody knows what these are, definitely tell me, because I got no idea. And I don't know if it'll help me anything, but it'd be just kind of fun to know what I'm collecting. But yeah, I'm just upper northwest Iowa. It's weird for me because a lot of the areas that I'm kind of around were covered by glaciers for a little while. So a lot of the rock and stuff is coming from glacial till. So it's a very much, I always call it a snack mix of stuff. It's just a mix of everything because a lot of it got pulled from like Canada and stuff. And, you know, God, so pretty. I just wish it wasn't full of holes. Sometimes I don't mind making stuff out of like unideal materials. I know a buddy who has an arrowhead that was made out of a geode, and you know, you want to talk about unideal materials. That geode was not like at all, but they tried to utilize a crystal pocket on it, and it was really, really cool. I'm hitting that chalk right there. But yeah. Anybody looking to rock ID this stuff for funsies, there's a good chance that it likely came, look at the crystals on that one. It likely came from somewhere up in Canada. A little crystal pocket in there. Beautiful. Yeah. Yep. I'm just trying to set aside particularly pretty rocks so I can get my thumbnail. Gotta draw you guys in. Gotta be like, look what I got. Ooh. Let's see, what else do we got? This one's very pretty. And this one's special to me because it had like look at the sparkles on it. It's so sparkly on the outside. And then I popped this flake off and this was before I heat treated it. And it was already beautiful. Had like little knobs and stuff. I mean, look at all this. Look at all those little things. Sometimes I feel bad about popping these open, and then I realize I can just find them all over. And I don't feel as bad. I mean, I'm sure what I'm doing to these right now is making rock hounds like turn inside out. Oh yeah, this is kind of similar to the other stuff. I don't know if it's going to be filled with cracks or not. Yeah, it's smooth. It's smooth as a baby's bottom. Where'd that piece go? Get back here. Get over here. There we go. Nice gloss. Nice gloss. Yeah. Those cracks don't bode well, though. This one might be donezo. But I'm gonna be especially gentle with that. Ooh, excuse me. I'm gonna be especially gentle with that one. And then sometimes I'll pick up like little small things like this because even though it's just like, why would you want to work tough material at that size? A lot of the times these are a lot more solid, or at least the ones that I found. And they're beautiful. Look at that. Look at the rings and stuff in there. Look at the little rings, the super clear areas, colors. It does have a crack, but like up in there, I can work these down with indirect a lot better. But yeah, these small ones, these are never too bad. I always pick these up just in case. Because like I said, sometimes they're really, 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 really pretty. This is a weird piece of chert. This is just straight up chert right in there. One of these had like some cool fossils in it. I think it was down here. I don't know about this one. It was one of those that I just kind of was like, looks like chert. Ooh. You had my curiosity and now you have my attention. Okay. That's glossy. That's nice. Not bad, not bad. Come back here. You're going in the flake jar. I keep a jar. I try to keep like a couple of flakes of every material that I've worked just because I don't know. I'm weird like that. Might be. Ooh, yeah, that's brittle. I'm going to be extra cautious and a little extra careful with this one. Because that's nice. And the fact that it has the dips in the center, you're very liable to snap these in half, and I don't want to work with this in half. I want to work this as a full piece. I'm going to save that. I'm going to save that for a video. I might try to do an Iowa style point, or at least one of them. I have a couple of the, like the little booklet handouts, kind of like so, of some of the Iowa points. Oh, where is it? Oh, dingus. It's like a road map. I didn't think it was going to be a road map. I thought it was going to be just like an actual thing. One of these books. So yeah, that's what that looks like. It's a flipping road map. I thought it was going to be like an actual little like booklet. No. It's like, here you go. You're just going to figure out where the McDonald's are too. But yeah, I've got like both parts 1 and 2. So I might reference this to make something out of this. Because like I said, I like making local stuff out of local materials. And this is a particularly good one. So that one down has my attention. I already popped into this one. This one feels extra dense and it's super smooth, so I'm kind of that's not the best. I will say not the best. And why the heck is that so nice? I'm betting it's because all this white stuff is the nice stuff and this is the nasty stuff. Because that's what I just flaked into. So let's try to take more of that nasty stuff off. It flakes pretty darn okay. Good colors, again, very good colors. There ain't no way I'm gonna be able to swing that. I maybe could. Again, it's like, ooh, look at the pinks. Ooh, that's fun. I feel like this lighting might be just a bit too harsh for this sometimes. You've got like streaks of pink. Now you can't see anything. You got those streaks of pink in there. It's glossy. It's glossed up. Like enough. The fact that there's no cracks running through the center of this kind of blows my mind. Oh, nice. I like this one too. No, I'm not going to do that. Yeah. And I like this shape of cobble too, because it's already kind of like semi-lenticular. Sure, it's got the Great Wall of China right here, but I can take that down, no problem. Yeah, this will be another one I'm going to save. I feel like I can make some good stuff out of this one. And now there's one here that I'm especially looking forward to, but I've been waiting on it because it was super duper orange, but all of these cracks going through it. I don't know if she's going to make it, Chief. There's some big cracks going through. Anything... I don't know. Dang it. Because I bet it's going to be really flippin' pretty. Oh, I don't want to overstrike it because I know I'm just going to... Well, hold on. Oh, of the strike the Hulk. Yeah. I saw that big crack going through there from a mile away. Dang it. Well, I might be okay still. I don't know. This is another piece where I'm almost wanting to wait to use my indirect on it. And this stuff eats my indirect, like copper rods, for breakfast. It just eats them up. This is another maybe, a very big maybe. And I don't know what I just did with the other piece. I put it in there. But yeah, I might hold off on it just a little bit for when I'm feeling in the mood, because it is pretty and it is nice. So I'm gonna hold on to that one. Here's another small piece. No idea if this even heat treated, but again, had the holes, had the pockets, so I picked it up. I'm not thinking. Somewhat. Sorta, kinda. A little bit. Ooh, that's weird. Whoa. Again, the colors aren't showing up very well. I might save this one for video too. I mean, I'm saving all of them for videos, but I have a dude who I'm trading a couple Folsom preforms for, so I can learn how to make them for some bifaces out of this stuff. Poor guy. I told him that it's garbage. He still wanted it anyways. I don't know. If you want it, you want it. I'll make it for you, but yuck. Also yuck. What in the world? Yeah. There's some of this stuff again. And I've seen people call this stuff like quartzite. I don't know. Works for me. That's pretty too. Don't like all that in there. That's a little nasty. Can I... I'm just gonna break some of that up. A lot of the times in like that stuff is where you get the prettiest stuff. Gosh, again, I'm gonna have to lay a filter on the video to actually get like the real colors, because these colors are not right. And the clarity on these is crazy. It's just beautiful. I love my Iowa rock, even if it's garbage. Look at this funny thing. I think we just popped one of these open. Let's see if this is the same stuff. Can I do anything? Come on. Ooh, no, this is a bad one. Unless there's goodness hidden in there somewhere. It's like Lucky Charms. You gotta find the marshmallows. Come on. And I am cranking on these bad boys, I tell you what. Yeah, this is a nasty one. This don't got nothing in it. Oh well, again, it's free. I don't know why this is in here, because this is already like... It's like pretty darn okay for what it was. I think I kept this because it was another non-ideal material. I don't know why I kept this piece, because of that big crack in there. What are you thinking, dum-dum? But I don't know, I might try to make something out of that again as a challenge rock. I'm running out of space to put all these. Oh dear. Let me see. Let's reorganize my box here real quick. This one is another really pretty one. All the fossils in there. Back in prehistoric times, like a long time ago, I think there was like a giant shallow ocean that covered most of the continental US. That's gonna be very chalky. And Iowa was underneath that, so we have a lot of real big like limestone gypsum deposits. Oh God, yeah, this is just gonna be... I don't want to blow this thing up. There's not going to be nothing usable in there. I think I just kept it just to treat it, but yeah, you got like coral fossils and stuff. Yeah. I'll just go on the display shelf. Ooh. I think I already... Oh, didn't I already do this one? Wait a minute. They're sneaking back in on me. Hold on. I don't think that this is going to be a good one. Yeah, that's just some G-dang like white quartz stuff. You want to talk about torture? Work down some of that stuff. Whoo, buddy. Terrible. You know how chunky it is. Yeah, I don't know. If I end up making something out of that, I'll be better than I thought I was. Here's another itty bitty one. Where to open it at? Ooh, yeah, that's another real good one. Yeah, look at the gloss on that bad boy. Oh, the clarity on it too, my word, my goodness. Oh, great heavens. Yeah, I'm going to save this for another indirect day. I'm doing indirect percussion because, again, that's some pretty darn okay stuff. I've been wanting to try this bad boy out for a while. That really greases up my feelings of unhappiness and speeds them along. Because I'm feeling that this thing is not going to be as good as I'd hoped that it was. I feel like it happens to most people sometimes. Or pretty much anybody. Yeah, dang it. That would be really nice, because that glossed up beautifully. Those cracks, though, those cracks are going to be the death of me. I don't know if they go all the way through, but I'm going to save that for an indirect today, when I can mess around with it a little bit more on a more accurate scale. Let's see. We're getting down there, which is good. Oh, another one of these. This one was especially cool because it had some really pretty patterns in there. And I've done this stuff before, so I know it's probably going to be good. Oh, it's full of cracks. Gosh darn it. I like the dark color of this one. Dang it. It's really pretty, but them G-dang cracks, man. I tell you what, man. I'll get you every time, man. Darn it. Maybe there is something usable in here. I don't want to give up on it because it's too dang pretty. But I'll probably work on this one on my own time. Because, gosh, it's gorgeous. The gloss on it, the colors. Shame, big shame, but I think we're running out of big pieces. There's another potential maybe. Could be a fair bit of cracks in this one. Yeah, very crackly. It's got good gloss to it though. Can you pop off? Let's see. I really just want to pop that off because I know I can, but it's going to fight me. There we go. Whoa, that's fun. Little crystal pockets in there. I don't know if I want to keep that piece. That piece looks like it'll give me grief. He says as he has an entire bin of stuff that's going to give him nothing but grief. Yeah, I'll mess around with that one on my own time. We're getting into some of the smaller ones now. So I might get my indirect rod out. And I know this one's good because I already took the flake off of it. I'll just do one more for you guys. Because, you know, I can do this one. So I know you want to see it. That's the big boy. I need a big boy for this. This stuff looks good. So yellow. Look at it. Get the gloss on it. That'll be a fun one. I'm looking forward to making something out of this one, so long as I can get this disgusting bulbous shape under control. Yeah, that'll be a good one. Now, check this weird thing out. I was like, that kind of looks like a Chert nodule. I don't even know if I'm going to be able to. Yeah. There's a mosquito. Get away. My blood is not yours to take. Oh, hi. See that jump up at me? Ooh, that smells funny. Ooh, wow. I feel like someone just shot a bottle rocket off in my face. Interesting. I mean, if I can get to that, I'll be joyous. I don't know if it's heat damaged or not. But ain't that funny? That might be another one where I need to sit down and really work on it. I'm going to hold on to that one. Yeah, see small little things like this. I'd if I can take my indirect rod. I don't know if I can pop stuff off. I really got a crank on this, and I don't really have the camera at an angle, which is comfortable to do this with. And I know you guys are super far away. I'm just gonna kind of work down into some of the stuff. This one's gonna be a little too crackly, I think, but you know, it's beautiful. Beautiful nonetheless. Yes, yes. Hey. Yeah, it's pretty. And it's got another crack running straight through the, whoop, it's got another crack running straight through the center there. Yeah, yeah. That's how it goes. I think this was Chert. Oh, I can't remember. I don't want to. It was Chert, but it's got cracks. Darn it. Oh yeah, this one's bungled pretty bad. It's got that entire thing that runs. Can you please focus? It's got that entire thing that runs all the way through there. I don't know. Maybe I can make something out of this one. I'll hold on to it just in case. I don't know why this is in there. Is this good? What is this? Oh, whoa, that is. Okay. That is a red. That is a beautiful red. Wow. Holy crap. That is gorgeous. It's like a pinkish red. Beautiful. Okay. Well, see, sometimes the little ones, they can be pleasantly surprising. Dude, arrowhead. See, you got the stem, and you put it on, and it's real. It's real. What do you mean? What do you mean it's not real? Sorry, man. It's not real. I don't think there's anything in here aside from the seam. I don't know why I'm breaking into it. It's real arrowhead. I'm not even gonna mess with that one. This was gonna be a very pretty piece, a pretty small piece. Oh yeah. Look how far that flake traveled. Very nice, very nice. Sure, I'm trying to make something out of that. I've made stuff like desert side notches out of little pieces like that. This is just going to be diabolical and evil. This is just some like quartzy stuff. I don't think it's a silicified sandstone, or at least it doesn't make me think of a silicified sandstone. If it is, I'm in for a world of hurt, because that's going to be fun. Got this funny little thing. I was breaking into this before. I found this on a gravel road. This isn't even heat treated. I was smacking it with another little rock. Oh yeah, that's soft. That's very soft. That is extremely soft. I'll mess with that. That'll be fun. Let's see what else we got. We got like. Did we already do that one? I think we already did that one. Oh, that means that this is the last one. Very rock-looking rock. Uh-oh. That's not boding well. That is not boding well. No, no. It's Chert, but it's going to be tougher than snot. I've worked this stuff before. I don't want to work on it at this scale. It's tough. You can make stuff out of it, but I don't want to make stuff out of it in that scale. But yeah, that kind of summarizes everything. Let me get some of the beautiful ones out here so you guys can look at some of the really, really pretty ones. Is this stuff going to suck to use? Oh, 100%. Am I afraid of it? Not really. I mean, I've used it before. There's one of the other napper YouTubers, Mr. Jack Crafty, says, you got to make doo-doo with what you got. And that's this stuff. This is doo-doo. So if you want a definition of what doo-doo is, that's this stuff. But yeah. I'm gonna make some challenge videos. I'm gonna need to use some of this to warm up beforehand, or I have some of the basalt from before that I can use, because it's the same level of toughness. This flakes a little easier, especially if you braid properly. It's got more glassiness to it, but yeah, just wanted to pop some of these open, kind of show you guys what I am talking about when I say Iowa chert. Again, if anybody knows what this is, 100% do comment, because I'd love to know, because it's fun and it's beautiful. And I do like knowing what rocks are that I have, but yeah. It'll be fun. We'll see what we can make. Yeah. Thanks for watching, guys. See you guys again in another video. Peace.